But what I want to do is I want to introduce you to a lovely young lady by the name of Sarah Milligan. Come on, Sarah.
Great. Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah. Ken's Rent-A-Crowd is really paying for itself at this point. So was anyone out last night? Anyone? Big Saturday night, thank you, great. I can smell it actually on over here. I wasn't out, unfortunately. I'm getting a bit older. Oops, sorry, my notes have all fallen down. Disaster. I was in, but you don't need to feel sorry for me. I'm okay with being in because I got to spend the evening with the love of my life, my closest companion and partner in crime. We started the night on the sofa, snuggled up, before we took it upstairs for some heavy petting. That's right, I stayed up till 2 a.m. playing on my phone. See, it's important that I confess to you two things at this point. One, I have an online shopping addiction. Two, I'm obsessed with social media. Now, a friend of mine said to me that you should do stand-up, not because I'm particularly funny, and so sorry about that £7 you've spent on entering this evening, but because it's meant to be like therapy. So let's jump into online shopping. So what are my triggers then for online shopping? Well, it can be basically anything. Like, I've had a bad day at work. I need a new handbag. I'm feeling a bit bloated. New oversized jumper. It's a Wednesday. Need a new bikini at the end of October. Now, you may think, well, that just sounds excessive and unnecessary. But it's not. In fact, this is my boyfriend throwing his drink over because he thinks that this is always the case. Yeah. I'm here to tell you that it's not. Let me tell you, has anyone here heard of girl math? Yes, thank you. Okay, great. Now, the feminist inside me dies a bit inside with this, but I do kind of adhere to the logic behind it. And let me give you an example of how it works. So this bikini, originally, I had £200 worth of items in my online shopping basket, which I didn't buy. Saving, exactly. The bikini was in the sale, saving. And then I got free delivery because I spent over £50 on the bikini, another saving. And then in 2 weeks' time, when I inevitably return said bikini because I'm not actually the size 10 I claim to be, I get £50 back. So technically, I've made, future me earns money. And that, my friends, is girl math. And this is what I keep saying. I don't need an ISA. I have an OSA, an online shopping account. So this online shopping addiction also pays back in other ways. For example, I don't need a gym membership anymore because on a Saturday morning, I do a circuits class. That's right, I've got weights, there's multiple stations, there's cardio involved, and I'm dropping things from the post office to the self-service locker to the every drop-off, that's right. Now, I'm a bit of a pro at the self-service locker now, but when I first started on it, I had a bit of a dicey situation. So, anyone else here use a self-service locker? Like magic, isn't it? You go up, you scan your QR code, the door pops open like there's someone behind it, and you put your parcel in. Off it goes. Now, there's 3 important things you need to know at this point. Number 1, if you don't put an address label on your parcel, they don't know where to send it. There isn't actually Father Christmas and some elves back there just sorting things out for you. Number 2, you need to, if anyone else out there is a seasoned millennial renter, you will also be using your parents' address for many important things still. The third thing you need to know is, this wasn't my usual shopping parcel. This was Which Magazine's Best Buy Vibrator of the Year. Now, you may be thinking, I know where this is going, and you are right, yes. A couple of days later, blissfully unaware, I get an email. Oh, your parcel's been delivered to your parents' address. Great, great. Now, fortunately, my dad, Ken, he's away on another comedy camp. But my mum is at home, so I'm thinking, how can I get back to Birmingham, intercept the said parcel? It's never going to work. Well, I'll give her a call and see at least if she's at home or not. I ring home, she whitters on about the weather and about Janet from down the road posting something on the Facebook group, who knows. So I'm thinking, well, she probably hasn't seen the parcel then. But then I hear her rummaging. This isn't sounding great. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just trying to find some batteries. Right. Oh, the remote control is broken. Oh, I found them. Great. Oh, in fact, I'm going to get an early night. I've got a bit of a headache. We've never mentioned this story to this day. Been no mention of the parcel whatsoever. But you may see her here tonight. She's the 60-year-old with a spring in her step. Let's swiftly move on from that and get that mental image out of our minds to my other addiction, social media. Now, who here knows more about people online than they think they should? Yeah? Anyway, great. Okay. Wonderful. And you know, it's not celebrities I'm talking about. I'm just talking about people I kind of know who are my Facebook and Instagram friends. Like Claire at work, who, you know, I make a cup of tea with on a Monday morning. We say hi, but I know the intricate details of her hen do in Brighton. And it's a slippery slope, right? Because 2 hours later, you're thinking to yourself, why am I now in the back catalogue of her 2018 holiday to Iceland? I don't know. My favourite category of social media stalking is random people from school I haven't spoken to in 16 years. I don't know where this comes from, probably says a lot about me. I want to know that they look older than me, they're probably still cooler than me, and that maybe they're happier or I'm happier than them, I don't know. But there's one individual in particular that I've become a bit obsessed with. Her name's Jenny Curling. She was just a girl at school, we barely spoke back then, but now I know the time that she did her half marathon in. So it's not really Mark Zuckerberg you need to be worried about getting your data, it's Sarah Milbanks. So this isn't normally an issue for me. I find I'm not that embarrassed by it even. But then the other day, had a disaster. I bumped into Jenny Curling. As she approached, I'm starting to panic. The encyclopedic knowledge of her life is at the forefront of my mind. Quick, get out of my head. It was like, you know, when you do a poo at work and people are coming into the cubicles and you're like, flush, fucking hell, flush! Oh, hi, Jenny. It's been so long. Not really. I actually saw your post about your Zumba class on Tuesday. How are you? What have you been doing these days? Jenny lives in Balham and she works in digital marketing. Oh, are these your children? Yep, that's Oscar and Charlie. Her favourite one is Charlie. You can just tell from the wording of the post. And how's your dog, Crispy? Oh, fuck, she never mentioned a dog called Crispy. And that's how I got my restraining order. So thank you very much for listening to me tonight. I've got one more bit, shall I go? I've got one more bit. This would have cost me £100 at therapy, so thank you very much. I can now afford that bikini. And I need to go and see what Jenny's been posting about today because I haven't heard from her yet. Thank you very much.